Hi everyone, welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Go ahead and start back where we left off, day 5. Okay, I think we have, yes, we have a place to go. Let's do that first. Not very much on this map is straight up and down, so I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. It kind of reminds me of there's a Sherlock Holmes board game. It's not really, I don't know. It's kind of a board game where you get like a map of London and you like get clues and you have to look at the map and try and figure out like whether people's alibis hold up, and you can go different places and ask questions, and there's a book and it tells you what everybody says. This isn't like, no, it doesn't like rotate or anything, so I feel like it needs to be more or less exact. It could be like something with the words. I mean, under the mossy almost spells something. Ooh. Just don't see anything that is in that orientation. Everything is off kilter. Okay. Oh. So that's nothing. We don't have to go to the castle, do we? Oh, maybe we do. This is all. Does this match one of the castle rooms? Yes, it does. Aha. Portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Okay. Got a lady. David Schaefer. Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point, and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming either. Wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish. Okay. Triangle of trees. Here. Heathwood. Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Heathwood, come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through, and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I am struck by a sense of ominous power. My intuition tells me that there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Just take those, I'm sure it's fine. I think that's in the way. Put it up here. Pendants. Pet the kitty a couple of times. Gus Foley. It has been many years since I performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford Spire. I tried that place in Arnside, and they sent me here. Orford Spire. No, I'm not trying to give him the book. No, I need to open the book, guys. Okay. Whatever. Orford Spire. During the Raid of the Red Knives, an Orford Spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Alright, so it's whatever in that has got 2 little horn things. Like this. Nope. Something else. I don't think those... Yeah, going. Oh, this thing has been submerged in blood. Alright. Eli, I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is, I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Alright, you gonna tell me what it looks like? Gonna give me any hints, boss? No? Guise of Lillian. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source of power. Okay, so it's like some sort of... Oh, this has a thing on it. Yeah. And a fossil in it. Rebecca Rose. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see it again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Aries Remnant or Spirit Eye? Aries Remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions such as miners. The gemstones in an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. What's the other one? Spirit Eye. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. That sounds scary, and the Aries remnant sounds kind of nice. Yeah, that seems fine. I don't want to give her anything that's gonna, like, make her lose her shit. So, that seems safe. Yeah. Baron's Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Calgarth, and another fella, a fisherman. The ravens are killing people? People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. Oh, they're cursing people. Okay. And now the fog too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refused to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. Sunbond. Sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Okay, small, non-precious metal, gemstone. Okay. Alright, this is kind of sun-colored. What's this? Orange gemstone. Warmer than expected. But, bronze. Okay, we'll try that. That sounds good. Oh. Audrey Bell. Oh. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgan Grim in the coming days. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Volgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. So I think it's this. I think if this is a mask. The gemstone is Vivianite, a stone of death. Alright, so you have anything else? Anywhere to go? Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard, a small black casket, a very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. That feels like it's going to be in the castle. Nope. Okay, we'll start here, go up the stairs. Left, then left again. No, that doesn't work. Maybe second, we'll go up here, up the stairs. But we can't really go left anymore. That goes down to the vaults. We have all these little staircases. So if we come up this staircase and go left and then left again, and the second on the right would be the conservatory, so that's an option. If we go up these stairs and go left and then left, then it would be this room, which has a Jupiter symbol. Okay, go up the stairs. No, that doesn't work. Oh, but this is all on the ground floor, so if we went up the stairs, we'd probably end up here. And then left and left. But there's not a second on the right. No lefts. Nope. Nope. Alright, you may need to try a couple of times, but I'm going to try the conservatory. I guess so. Okay. Potted plants line the edges. Wren, Jacob's Worth, and camphor among them. It's peaceful, save for the distant chirp of birds, but it's time to move on. So is that a no? That's a no. Okay. I would really want it to be here. Doesn't make sense. So we came up these stairs and went left, and then went left again. There's kind of not anywhere on the right, unless you went, just followed all the way around the corner and went here. Yes, okay. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Oh, gross. 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 Helena Appleton. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. Okay, so something that kind of looks like a poppy. What is this? Nope, it's not. Okay. Kind of look like the little leaves. Blank. Organize my things a little bit so that maybe put the stuff that's not identified closer to the middle. Go. Barton Potter. He must be the thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elvistone if you have one. Elvistone. Elvistones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. Planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. Okay, so Selenic. Of the moon. Okay, so the metal associated with the moon. silver. So it's silver and it has moon designs. Silver. Verona, I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Okay. Alright. That fisherman they found yesterday had been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else, but here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. Francis. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. Gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I need a Cussick purifier and that this is the place to get one. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens, such as rings or amulets perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed of simple imbued curses and hexes. Of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness of this process. So we need topaz. Topaz is usually like yellow. I don't see much, but let's see. Bronze, turquoise. Let's get this thing out of there and put it up here with the other stuff. It's too complicated. This isn't identifying. You need to come over here. I don't think it's you, though. forgot about this stuff. Go over with the creepy hands. Let's see. Known as the eye. Maybe it's that weird eye. This looks huge, though. Oh, okay, so the topaz gemstone, like, charges the vinegar, and then this stuff, small tokens such as rings or amulets. Okay, so it could be anything. Just needs to be a small token. I mean, this looks the least likely to be a purifying thing. Or, I mean, the most likely, but it's not it. Okay. What's this? Oh, do I need to, like, put something in the vinegar? Yeah, this is it. We need to... This is the vinegar that she needs to put her stuff in. That's what we need. Okay. Simone, I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Alcove key, horned shackle, evocant, and then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to decipher. Like, I can't get to the floorboards, so I don't have feet. Do we need to put things in that? No. Well, yes, but not that, apparently. Let's just cram things in there. All right. Moonstone Guardian. That's probably the third thing. Comforting Guardian. Probably her. Jim Wolfe. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Hearing charm. Hearing charm. A simple trinket that amplifies sounds. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course, they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. Oh. Like a bat? Oh, what a good bat. I'm gonna try going to the library. Is there a library? 26. Okay, she said she found that weird thing there. The Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge. Its shelves well stocked and well kept, a place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian, Simone, sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work as always. I found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiquities, she says, without looking up. It's very old, you know. I'll be sure to visit if I encounter anything useful. Which the nodes? Oh, maybe we need to put them down there in the little spots. So Orange Shackle, yes. Avocant, yes. And then, did I say what I thought it was this one? Yes. Now what? Maybe that's not it. Moon something. Comforting Guardian. Having more comforting guardians. I don't think so. Huh. This is moon adjacent. It's down, it's in the way. Well, maybe we haven't found the moon something. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be open. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Tower. Galfrey's Tower 22. Climb the narrow, winding stair to the top of the tower and am rewarded with views across Lake Undermere. I am not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. So, due east. I am buried among the trees. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there is nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier, and she said the two women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. When we were kids and we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront, we'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It's always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Yours in faith, Anna Bryant. Okay. Abandoned house on the lakefront. Northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. Okay. Second from the left in the row of 4. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, and its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out into the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there's a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it all, After a while, I noticed an inscription that says simply, I open to the voice. Alright, voice of Kernanos. Voice of Kernanos. Yes. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Aww, what a good kitty. I'm sure that is not ominous at all. Okay. Lester Crowley. Lester Crowley? Alright, okay. I already don't trust him. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, the leaden heart of the thaumic art. Okay, I feel like whoever wrote that was just trying to troll streamers and YouTubers. Okay. Lead heart. Have to read that out. Alright. These items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. Okay, so he's like a horned god, right? So I've got this, and I've got that. I can, is that stuff in here, or is it in the back of the book? I think there's like... Maybe it is in the symbology book. No. I thought they had like entries on the gods or something. I could probably look up the other artifacts, the other associated artifacts from here. But I know it's a horned god, so it's probably one of these. Let's see if what's heavier than it. Strong sense of being watched. Textured clay. No, maybe not. He's not a cat, is he? Alright. No, let's look. I'll check the index. I think there is a picture somewhere. Eye of Cernunnos, lead heart, voice of Cernunnos. Okay. Eye. Okay. That's not helpful. Unless he's a tree. Antlers. Man with antlers of a stag. So yeah, stag. Okay. Right, so this is the only... It doesn't say that it's heavier than it seems, but... I'll try it. Alright. Oh, just use the scales. Okay. True. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Ooh. That looks like it goes in the doodad. Oh. guess it tells me what time of day it is, or what time of the month, what the moon phase is. That's nice. Okay. Let's play with the doodad. Dude. No? Maybe I need multiple doodads? Oh. Oh. Doodad. Yes. On curses. Green organic material, wood. Dr. Robertson. Praxis. Burning from the inside out. So many curses. Okay. Hi, Eli. I haven't been up to anything. I didn't open your secret doodad. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. It's fine. I'm just going to poke about your shop. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. Yeah, I haven't gone crazy or died. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. Older Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturalists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch when it is raining. Getting a little crowded over here. Oh, sorry, Katie. Francesca Robertson. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I am finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Duranthium tea from a restful mether might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Restful Mether Witch's Finger. A mether is a thaumaturge's link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of mether. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. Okay. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body, a most unpleasant experience, the last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Some sort of cup? Do I have a cup? I have the witch's finger, but I don't know if I have a cup. So... I would like to do the restful one because that seems like a nice thing to do. But I don't have one. Inner mind. Okay. Well, this is my only idea, sorry. Oh no, that's not the witch's finger. This is like a whole hand. It's a whole hand. Nope. don't think there's anything in the cabinet that looks helpful, even though I can't get in there. Oh, this probably goes in here. Where? Here, goes there. Let's play dice. Okay. Useful method. It's got to be some sort of drinking vessel. I definitely don't have a drinking vessel. Witch's fingers. Maybe I need to go to the church. High Green Church, home of the witch. So, let's just go check out the church, see if we find any freaking fingers. The church is old and the roof is in need of repairs. Moss and lichen add splashes of colors to the otherwise gray exterior. I wander around to the back of the church where an old yew tree stands. Its gnarled branches scratch gently against faded gravestones in the breeze. The pastor strays into my moment of quiet reflection and imparts some local lore. The tree is known as the Witch of High Green Church, and there are those that believe it to have unnatural powers. While the tree lives, the witch's fingers cut from its limbs are alleged to provide healing through pain. Okay, so what's the symbol on that? Arsenic? No? The witch sign, okay. So it's the little tree thing, it's the witch's fingers, okay. So sorry. Rebecca Rose. Hello again. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. See, she seems fine. She didn't go crazy or anything. You know, she's not like seeing into the veil. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Okay. I am closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Alright, I think I'll take a break there, and then next time we'll pick up with day 8. I think we didn't get through as many days this time. Maybe they were longer. Maybe I just struggled more. I don't know. But, yep, we'll do this clue at the beginning of the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.